Imagine, if you will, a group of friends lost deep within an ancient, uncharted forest. A forest so vast it swallows up the sounds of civilization. A forest so old its secrets have been forgotten by time. Our group of friends, filled with the spirit of adventure and camaraderie, ventured into this wilderness, oblivious to the mystery that lay ahead. They set up camp, far off the beaten path. The laughter and camaraderie from the day give way to an eerie silence as the sun dips below the horizon. It's then, in the growing darkness, that they begin to feel a creeping unease. The rustle of leaves, the snap of a twig, the distant hoot of an owl. Ordinary sounds that now seem to carry an ominous weight. As night falls, the whispers of the woods grow louder and the friends are left to wonder if they're truly alone. The forest, once a place of adventure, now holds them captive in its eerie, unseen grip. Opening. The darkness of the forest seems to come alive with whispers and strange noises. As the hush of night settles in, the forest begins to speak in hushed tones. It's not just the rustle of leaves or the snap of twigs underfoot. There's a murmur that's hard to place, a soft susurration that seems to come from everywhere and nowhere at once. It's like the woods themselves are whispering secrets meant only for the moon. Our friends, far from the comforting hum of civilization, find themselves feeling watched. The eyes of the forest are upon them, unseen but palpable. Every shadow seems to hold a secret. Every gust of wind carries a spectral sigh. The line between reality and imagination becomes blurred, and they start to question not only what they're hearing, but also each other. Paranoia, like a creeping vine, starts to wind its way around their minds. A joke that seemed harmless in the daylight now carries a sinister undertone. A glance that was once friendly now seems full of accusation. The isolation of the woods has twisted camaraderie into suspicion. They are no longer just friends lost in the wilderness. They are potential threats in a game of survival. The whispers grow louder, more insistent. They're not just sounds anymore. They're voices. Voices that echo old tales of curses and wrongdoings, of transgressions buried deep under the forest floor. They are the echoes of the past, murmuring tales of those who came before them, of ancestors who tread the same leaf-littered paths and paid the price for their missteps. As the friends try to decipher the whispers, they start to realize that the forest is not just a silent observer. It's a participant in their plight, an active player in their unfolding drama. The whispers are not just noises in the night, they're warnings, cries for caution, and perhaps even pleas for redemption. Closing. The forest's whispers seem to be stirring up more than just their fears. They are stirring up old sins, hidden truths, and questions that demand answers. And as they delve deeper into the woods, they begin to understand that survival isn't just about combating the unknown. It's about confronting the echoes of the past and the whispers of the woods. What if the forest's whispers were not just figments of their imagination? What if every rustling leaf, every hushed sigh of the wind was a piece of a larger, darker narrative? Our group of intrepid explorers, isolated deep in the heart of the forest, were about to stumble upon a chilling revelation that would forever transform their understanding of their surroundings. In the forest's hidden depths, they discovered an old, weather-worn journal. It was a relic from a forgotten time, its pages brittle and tinged with age. As they began to read, an eerie silence fell over the camp. The journal told of a curse laid upon the very forest they found themselves in, a curse originating from their own ancestors. Imagine the horror that gripped them. Their blood ran cold as they read about the sins of their forebears, sins that had condemned the forest and all who dared to step foot within its borders. The whispers in the woods were not just figments of their imagination. They were echoes of a past that refused to be forgotten, echoes of a curse that had lain dormant waiting for them. The journal detailed a tale of greed and betrayal, of a sacred pact broken by their ancestors. It was a chilling reminder of the consequences of their forefathers' actions, a testament to the power of a curse that had survived the passing of centuries. It was a harsh reality that they had to confront, a past that they could not escape. Their hearts pounded in their chests as they read the last line of the journal, "Beware the curse, for it sleeps not, and neither should you." The terrifying truth of their situation was laid bare in those chilling words. The forest was not just a labyrinth of trees and shadows. It was a living, breathing entity, haunted by a curse that had its roots in their own bloodline. As they read the last line of the journal, a cold wind sweeps through the camp, chilling them to their bones. The whispers of the forest grew louder, wrapping them in a cloak of dread. They were not alone. They were in the heart of a cursed forest, and the night was only just beginning. The night is dark and full of terrors, especially when you're trapped in a cursed forest. The safety net of civilization, a distant memory now, is replaced by the stark reality of isolation, and the friends are left to fend for themselves. The shadows cast by the moonlight on the forest floor create a chilling tableau, but it's the unseen that truly terrifies. As the eerie whispers continue to resonate, they begin to question each other's motives and sanity. Paranoia seeps into their minds, turning allies into potential enemies. This is a game of survival now, and trust is a luxury they can't afford. But amidst the fear and suspicion, an ember of determination sparks within them. It's time to face the unseen enemy. The supernatural presence lurking in the woods is no longer an enigma, but a tangible threat they must overcome. Their survival instinct kicks in, guiding their actions, honing their senses. Every rustle of leaves, every snap of a twig becomes a signal to be deciphered, a clue to the puzzle of survival. They start to rely on their resourcefulness, fashioning makeshift weapons from branches, stones, anything they can find. They make a pact to stay together, their unity becoming their strongest weapon against the unknown. They understand that fear, while a potent adversary, can also be a powerful ally when harnessed correctly. The friends, now more like warriors, face their fears head-on. Every confrontation with the supernatural presence, every battle won, strengthens their resolve to survive the night. They become their own heroes, fighting not just the whispers in the woods, but the demons within themselves. The night stretches on, a seemingly endless ordeal, but they hold on. They hold on to their will to survive, their hope of seeing the dawn. And as the first rays of sunlight pierce the canopy, a sense of relief washes over them. They have made it. They have survived the night. As dawn breaks, their survival instinct has kept them alive through the night, but at what cost? The true toll of their ordeal, both physical and emotional, is yet to be counted. The curse of the forest, it seems, has left an indelible mark on their souls. A new day dawns, but the echoes of the night still linger. The sun's rays pierce through the forest's canopy, revealing a landscape forever altered by the events of the night. Our group, once cheerful and cohesive, is now a shell of its former self. They've survived, yes, but at what cost? Each individual carries the weight of their shared experience, a burden that has strained their relationships and sanity to the breaking point. The jovial banter that once filled their conversations has been replaced by a heavy silence. The smiles wiped away by a haunting sense of paranoia and fear. The whispers in the woods may have quieted with the rising sun, but their echoes remain, bouncing off the tree trunks and seeping into the very marrow of our survivors. They've confronted the sins of the past, faced down the supernatural, and emerged on the other side. But they are not the same people who entered the forest, their innocence lost amidst the shadows and the screams. The isolation of the forest has been a crucible testing their mettle, revealing their true natures. It's shown them what they are capable of when pushed to the edge of sanity. The resourcefulness they displayed, the instinct for survival that surged within them, these are the silver linings in an otherwise dark cloud. Yet, as they step out of the forest's embrace and into the light of day, they are not triumphant. Their heads are bowed, their spirits broken. The forest, with its whispers and its horrors, has left an indelible mark on them. They carry with them not just the physical scars of their ordeal, but the psychological ones as well. As they leave the forest, they can still hear the whispers, a chilling reminder of the night's events. Is this truly the end, or just the beginning of a new nightmare? The echoes of the night still linger, a haunting melody playing on an endless loop, a testament to the horrors they've survived and the ones that may yet lie ahead.